TV on when I'm making a video. Okay, so I will warn you ahead of time. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. I just went to the movie theater to see Viola Davis as the Woman King. If you plan to go see the movie and you do not want to hear what happens and how amazing the movie is, stop now. Don't listen to anything else I have to say because I'm about to ruin it for everybody. That's why I'm warning you. Okay. First of all, let me show you my little ticket stubs because, you know, we went big. So, me, my mother, my son, and then my mother's client, and my sister, and two of her girls went to the theater this afternoon to see The Woman King. And I will tell you, unfortunately, my son was not really feeling well last night because we wanted to go last night and give it, opening night numbers, but we still got opening weekend numbers, so I'm proud of that. Um, Gina Prince Blythewood, if I'm not mistaken, she's one of the reasons that I still have a Netflix account. I think she was one of those movie makers who got a production deal with them or something. I could be wrong. It was a lot of black women who make quality programming that got deals with Netflix, which was the reason I didn't cancel my subscription because I'm like $20 and I don't even really watch it. But they're coming out with some stuff. So I've kept it. She is behind this movie along with Viola Davis and Julian Tennyson and some other people. But those are the people that, I know. You say those names, I see a face. I know who these people are. So, great movie. Now, I've heard of the Dahomey, but I've never studied them. I don't really know their whole history. But, man, this movie. This movie, from the credits, has you like, oh my God. These women are so badass. And I watched the actors as they went through some of the training. I don't know if it was like a Twitter clip or IG or TikTok or something, but I seen some of the behind the scenes of Viola and the other ladies training. Amazing. I mean, they had to get physical with this movie to make it as awesome and realistic as it was. The premise of the story is the invasion of Europe, pretty much, and the slave trade, and how Africans actually, sold Africans into the slave trade. My son was surprised. He did not know that that's how we got here. You cannot crumble an empire without an inside source. It has never happened. It will never happen. So, yes, Africans sold fellow Africans to the white man. And hey, that's how I live in Maryland. Long story short. Anyway, the movie was phenomenal. The action was great. I'm trying not to give too many spoilers, even though I said spoiler alert. I don't want to tell you exactly what happened, but the one part that will definitely spoil it for you that I'm about to tell you is when Viola finds the daughter that she gave away. That, I mean, once I saw it, but that part was just like just how it got to be, and I won't give you that, but how it got to be was heart wrenching, and we all know the stories, and we all know that this is ripped straight from real life. But my only problem with the movie, and when I say problem, don't be like, oh, she about to bash the movie. No, the movie was amazing. My only problem is, how when you see somebody done wrong and you have your own idea of the perfect retribution and the perfect punishment for the wrongdoer, I feel like the wrongdoer in this situation didn't get done bad enough.
He got off too easy.
Got off too easy. Because while he wasn't long for this world, after she got a hold of him that second time, she said initially that her only plan was to take his head. And I felt she deserved his head. And she did not take it. That's the only thing that I dislike about this movie. I wanted her to take his head, and I wanted her to do it swift and merciless, and she did not. So, while he got what he had coming, I think it was a little humane for me. It was a little gentle. If that kind of action and murder can be gentle. To me, I wanted her to take his head, look him in his face, and take his head because he deserved that. Definitely deserved that. Probably should have set him on fire. When she burned the whole village, make sure his carcass burned. Like, set the torch right on top of his shirt. That kind of thing. That's how I felt. Set his dreads on fire or something. I feel like that should have happened. And it didn't. But I will tell you that the Woman King is badass. She totally deserved the title. The King is fine as hell. John Boyega. I've seen 2 movies with John Boyega in the last 2 weeks. Both of them phenomenal. Let's see, who is it? Sheila Atim, I think that's how you say her name. Lashana Lynch, I think that's how you say her name. These women are amazing. And they brought all of that amazing to the screen. Now, what I will not do is try to pronounce the young warrior's name because I will absolutely ruin it, though I will tag her when I post this. I'm not even gonna attempt it because while I think I got it, I get funky when people mispronounce my name and it's not really hard. And hers may not really be hard if you hear it, but I don't want to mess it up. But when I tell you these ladies left it all on the court, I don't know what filming had to be like. Me personally, I've probably been crying every day after filming because there are some moments where you are going to cry. If you have a heart, you are going to cry. If you can't watch Hallmark and Lifetime movies without tissues, take some to the Woman King. Because you're going to cry. There's a couple spots that's going to hit you right in the allergies. So, bear in mind of that. First wife. I'm assuming she was first wife. I don't know, but first wife got on my nerves. Usually I'm always down for first wife because I understand the importance of first wife and first son. And I'm always down for first wife. But in this instance, I think this was first wife. If she wasn't first wife, she was definitely the favorite. But she was a pain in the ass. So there's that. So go see The Woman King. Viola Davis. Opening weekend this weekend, for our movies, opening weekend, big deal. Please go see The Woman King. You will not be disappointed. They did the work and they did it well.